you? What breaks you? Talking don't sell slaves. And the lies they feed you. They feed you from the edge of the system to the light that we choose. Project Mayhem Podcast. We got nothing to lose. Hey. Yeah.
So we're gonna start now.
Yep.
This is episode 7.
Seven.
Project Mayhem Podcast. As you can see, we got a new spot. You know what I mean? We got my boy M.O.U F on, which stands for Move Over, You Finished. First things first. How'd you get that name?
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? I got the name. My name was a different name when I started rapping, but I did some time up top, and this one of my front tooth was missing.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So, but I'm waxed around this old time used to be like, yo, you just say the craziest shit, man. You should change the name. Like, you got like a foul amount.
That's what it was, foul amount, right?
It was that. So I'm like, nah, I don't like that shit. When I called my people, like, I was like, yo, son, what you thinking? They was like, that shit sound all right. I'm like, all right, fuck with it.
Yeah.
And I did it. But then after a while, I just cut the foul off. But my people still call that once in a while. But
yeah,
the breakdown that the M.O.U F, I ain't gonna lie, I had to Jack Drake. I was listening to some Drake shit. He thought Drake stand for do right and kill everything.
Right. Well, Drake is the king of jacking everybody.
Yeah, so I'm like, yo, that sound crazy. I'm like, and I started playing with, you know what I mean, fucking with my name. So that's why I got it from him. I was like, you finished.
Acronym that bitch.
Yeah.
That
shit.
That's cool because it gives another meaning to it.
That's a fact.
So you're from CI, right?
All day.
And when did you start rap? Like, when did you rap as a kid? Like, just screwing around and then people were like, yo, you actually nice. Or did it start up top?
I used to I'm from the Bronx originally. I'm from the Bronx.
You just heard that in your song back.
Yeah, he was just playing it, yep.
Yeah, I was born in the Bronx. My brother, he used to DJ and shit. So I always loved music. I just did rap. I started really rapping when I got out here to CI. Like, everybody around me, they was rapping.
So what age did you move out here?
I think 14, 15.
Okay. So in high school time.
Were you running? I know back then there was like Keith Murray's from CI, right? Yeah. So there was the Legion of Doom. I know you got some songs from Phantom, and he started that. Yeah. He was part of that with Bud and whatnot. Yeah. Rest in peace to Tenny Boy. But so were you like running with the Legion of Doom for a little bit, or
nah? They when I moved out here, they was rocking.
Because I know like your clique, you know, from On My Job song back in the day, was mid. Then you had Snipe in there and all those people. So that was your clip. What was it called? Right?
Yeah. Little rap group.
A little song.
You know, past, little rap group. You know what I mean? But the guys I was around, they was already rapping. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, this is dope. So I used to be at the crib by myself and driving around from you know what I mean? But as they was doing it, we used to smoke weed and shit. I used to be like, I'm gonna try this shit, fucking around. You know, hot boxing in the car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shooting some shit.
Then after a while, I started writing, but my shit was trash.
Now, how do you learn? Because I know, I used to be audio engineer, I used to do a lot of rappers. Like, you have to, it's like a whole thing to it. It's not just, you know what I mean? Like, getting the hook, the cadence, structure to everything.
Yeah, it's like I never knew about writing 16. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know about bars. I just was and like my first rhyme I wrote, that shit was I try to sound like Das Effects. You know?
It's like every rapper in the beginning is trying to pull from somebody they grew up on, they inspired. That's until you find like your own little niche, your own little style.
Yeah, so I try to rhyme like them and shit, and I'm like, oh, nah, this ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah,
this ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. So I tried to rhyme like them, and after a while, I just kept doing it to the point where I got comfortable enough to go in the studio. Okay. When I went to the studio, first time I went in the studio, like everybody in the studio, my voice was so loud. My voice was like, oh shit, like your voice overpowered everybody in here, bro. So I'm like, I'm using that to my advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Monotone is like, you can fall asleep to this shit. Yeah, like, I like some shit that gets you up, gets you moving.
So I use this to my advantage. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep writing. I'm gonna get better. So I'm using my voice on top of it. So every song we was doing, you know, I was doing the hooks He was like, yo, nah, you do the hook. Ain't nobody want to do the hook. Like,
Yeah, the hook's the biggest.
Yeah.
That's what really catch. You know what I mean? That's
That's
really
where we come
A
from.
lot of people are fine. A lot of people can't do hooks. Like 50, he's good at the hooks. But look at his success. Look at Banks. Banks is another example. He can't do a hook to save his
can't
shit.
do a hook, but it's fucking good.
Yeah, he's nasty, but nobody really. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Your hooks are catchy too. Like loyalty is one of my favorite joints.
Oh yeah,
I play that.
Appreciate you, bro.
Man, that joint. So the story behind loyalty, right?
You got to show it back to them.
Yeah, we put it on in the car, so I like to hear it like through the system.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
The story basically behind it is that he finds out somebody's screwing with his girl, right? So he takes the phone, sends it a little eggplant emoji,
It's
right.
crazy. It's
and then,
a real vivid
and
story.
then
It's
he
crazy.
moves the car, so he looks like he's not home, sneaks in through the back, pops him. You know what I mean? Gets hurt too. And just the way it's set up is really a dope song. So then you start rapping, you doing all this stuff, you went boom, 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 and then I see you with John Jakes. How did that happen?
I did a show. In Oakdale. That's spot called Shakers. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
Scrooge. Shout out to Scrooge.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Scrooge. Shaker, I did a show at Shakers, and Jigs and them, they had a contest there. They had a contest, and I won the contest.
Okay.
So, see, a lot of people don't know, like, when I first touched down, I was going crazy. I was doing so much music, retarded. I was going so crazy with it that me and John Jigs kept running into each other. So when we had
Because
the
he was
contest-
chasing it too.
Yeah, my boy getting busy right now. Shout out Jigs. He had a contest. Matter of fact, I won second on the contest. And he was like, I forgot what the prize was, something. But he reached out to me after that. Like, yo, bro, I'm going to start this group called Monopoly Family.
Okay.
She's like, I want to be all Long Island rappers. It was supposed to
That's
be
dope.
like 15 of them.
Yeah, that's a lot though. That's a lot.
But that's the thing right there.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers got egos, but motherfuckers
yes,
got
that's
egos,
look at
bro.
the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, everybody got
Concept.
egos.
Everybody just
Everybody felt like, nah, I want to go. Instead of just rock, like if you got one person that's hot, all right, let's all get my honor.
Yeah, dude, let him.
That's how you want to do it.
I feel like that's because there's so much. Some of the greats came out of Long Island when it comes
That's a
to rap.
fact.
Eric
That's a
Sermon,
fact.
Granddaddy IU, rest in peace. Rakim,
Fact. Bro,
you know what I mean?
you don't even know Method Man's from Long Island.
Yes, not that.
Prodigy's from Long Island.
Prodigy. Yeah,
People don't
they used to grow up in Hillside.
Cool J. People don't even know that. You know what I mean? Busta Rhymes.
Because they really don't talk about it like that either.
They don't. And that's another
No,
problem.
that's the problem. People sleep on Long Island.
That's another problem I got too. Like,
Yes, people
motherfuckers,
really.
they from Long Island, and when they get a deal, they from Brooklyn.
Well,
Yeah, like I'm from Queens, and everybody, they'll say they're from Queens, but they live most of their life in Long Island. You may be in a,
there's
whatever.
a rapper from Wine Bears named Caliber, and he has a song called Long Island History Lesson. And he talks about all that. And he's one of the bars is the problem is people they start switching from where to where they at. Right?
Yes, because they think it's gonna get more clout because you're from the boroughs. Bro, Long Island's with it. You know?
On top of that, I mean, I don't want to start no controversy.
Yeah.
But Queens and Brooklyn is part of Long Island.
Really?
You gotta take no highway to get
No bridge. There's no bridge. Bronx, you take a bridge. Manhattan, you gotta take the tunnel on the bridge. Like Queens, you're right there. You literally take the North State, turn to the Grand Central, and then take the Jackie to Brooklyn, or just keep riding Grand Central, and you're right.
But I feel like that because, like, even my boy Rason, right? He did the song Big Pun back in the day. And whatever happened. But Ra is a talented MC.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He
I
is.
know he's doing some stuff with Nam Nitty right now. Shout out to Nam.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Shout
on
out
here
Nam.
soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the problem with I feel like Long Island hip hop is there's so much segregation that everybody does. Like we should really try to do something to have like a Long Island hip hop festival, right? And even go to colleges. Do a
They should, but
It's too much ego, like you said. Like you never. What's the other guy? He's from. I think where is he from? You need a J.O. draft pick or some shit.
J.O. draft pick.
Yeah. He promotes a little bit of Long Island. I've heard him do like songs that he spits out Long Island. You know what I mean? But not that you never really hear. You don't know one person mainstream from Long Island.
Only person like this is just me.
Well, Tony Ayo lives on Long Island. Yeah.
Me personally,
They don't talk about it.
Me personally, the person that I feel that I always heard scream Long Island, he got on the what's that, the 50 MC shit.
Okay, yeah.
With Keith Murray, bro.
He
came right out. Anything on straight situation Long Island, caught nap, he gets it right out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody else from Long Island, I don't hear them say that. Like even people thought Rakim when he first came out from Motown.
That's
Yes. I know he's from Long Island. I know
He was from uptown. Like, I'm like, yo, now he's from Wyandotte. I came back. He's
They like soul.
Yeah.
They like soul from Long Island.
I know.
A lot of people don't say it.
Mariah Carey, Ashanti,
Yeah, a lot of people don't say it.
Chrisette Michelle.
Yeah.
We could just keep on
Yeah,
going.
it's a lot of people from Long Island.
Yeah, but people like when I lived in Cali, they knew about Long Island. So people think people don't know about Long Island. People don't know about Long
But
Island.
also, some people think of Long Island, they think it's just a Hamptons.
Yeah, they
or
think
something.
like
Yeah, they think it's like all country. Like we live by the water, everything.
like
by the
nice
water.
houses,
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah.
everything's beautiful.
I'm like, yo, Long Island's hood.
I tell people all the time, this is just me. I'm like, yo, y'all come to Long Island, y'all shoot out to the Hamptons. Y'all don't stop in these towns.
No.
Stop in these towns. You'll see a whole different part of Long Island.
Stop in these towns. When I was younger, being in Uniondale, I used to work in Uniondale, and you see dead bodies all the time behind the shop, right over there from Boulevard.
Like Hempstead, too, man. Hempstead.
Yeah, the terrace.
Terrace, yeah. I used to be on Terrace there back in the day. That was back before, yeah.
But also like Straight Path. And then you go to Riverhead, you got like every town got like
Every town's got
Belport. Belport's nice.
Yeah.
You go
By the water, and then you got the other side of me.
Every town got two sides to it. You go to the nice side, and you got the bad side.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
But it's considered, they call it the bad side, but it's not really a bad side. Some bad shit can't go down.
Bad shit happened though.
Some bad shit happens in the Hamptons too.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? It just looks different.
That's a fact.
You know? So, I mean, what's cool about him is like, you guys went to South by Southwest, right?
Oh, that's
That's awesome.
That's dope.
That's what,
How was that?
yo, you know what's so crazy about out there, bro? Like, yo,
That's in what? Texas, right?
yeah,
What
Yeah.
part?
Austin.
Austin. I never been there.
That's huge. I heard that it's awesome.
I went to Houston,
That
San
shit.
Antonio.
You know what's so crazy about being out there, bro? Like, we was in Dallas first. We did a show in Dallas, and then the next day we drove out to Austin to do South by Southwest. That shit is so crazy because it's like, yo, there's so many, everybody outside, but the crazy part is everybody walk around if they join on. So everybody is like, niggas rhyming, join on them. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
And that's regular out.
And it's regular.
But off because everybody,
Right.
Well,
It's also,
in Long Island, you may roll up somebody.
Yeah.
Chance to
But
bring
everybody
back.
here, like, you know, you guys are like, our mom, let's have a good night. Cheers, man.
Yeah.
Everybody
Right.
going home. And, you know what I
right.
mean?
It kind of creates a type of unspoken respect,
That's a
right?
fact.
Because it's like, all right,
Right.
well, we could both play that way, but let's
Yeah.
not go that way.
Listen, Granny down the block can have a 40 guy. You know what I mean? Like, it don't matter.
They do.
Anybody. And then people, they've been trained with guns their whole lives.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
here. Listen, most people never shot guns. The first time you shoot your hand, you know what I mean? Like, no, this ain't the movies. You know what I mean? Like, really, you hold a gun like this. You know what I mean? If you want to hold a handgun just so the recoil, you don't be doing this. You ain't gonna hit me.
Show that side step, you know what I mean? Yo, all
Your
that.
real wrist will snap.
Easy.
Yeah.
I like motherfuckers think they can hold a shotgun like a
Oh, bro, I've been shooting guns.
shotgun.
I've been shooting shotgun. I'm nasty with a shotgun, and like even when I shoot 3-inch slugs at the range, my like doing ski shoot, my shoulders kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't Schwarzenegger. Hold on.
No, and then plus you got a pump too. So you got and then with the sights, like if you're moving a target, you bring the gun up to you. You don't like chase it. You bring it up while you're looking, then shoot. Like people, like if you're going ski shooting, you look up and then bring the gun to your eye level and then scope it in.
You know what you got to bring back though? You used to have those skits. I think there was one that
Oh, the
sit
bar skits.
at Parabellum.
Yes, remember when a lot of CDs just do the skits?
So he got
Like
like,
interludes.
but he got like a video skit, right?
Oh, really?
So like,
Yeah,
so like,
it's called bars.
yeah, so like there'd be a chick or whatever, and he'll be like sitting, chilling, eating or whatever. They'll just roll up. You get the camera. He's out of view. He comes into view, and they're like, "All right, boss," and he just starts spitting balls.
Oh, you just start going. That's
I did.
Like in the most weird spots.
You know what's so
what would be
crazy?
cool? To do one when you're running and
Yeah, I
somebody
thought about
catch up on you.
I thought I was doing that shit too. I'm gonna bring all that shit on.
Yeah, bro, this is the time to do it too,
All that
especially how everything is. All you need is one video to go viral.
Especially
That's all
after,
you need.
after. So how much you mentioned before the podcast? You took a little bit of a hiatus.
Yeah. I'm about to come off that probably like about another month. You know what I mean? I just needed to like shit try my bad.
Well, yeah, decompress a little bit. I'm sure you get burned out like anything. You do too much of anything, you're gonna mentally get drained.
100%. Plus, you sit back and get some life experience. Now you can bring that to the pen and pad.
I'm out of new.
Yeah, because you gotta
reinvent yourself.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like look how many rappers
I
fade
think
out.
that's Law 25 in the 48 Laws of Power. Reinvent yourself.
I still got your book.
Listen, man, books of knowledge, man.
Yeah.
I got a better relationship with books than people.
That's a fact.
Because I can't.
Now-
The book don't argue with you. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You accept me or not. You know, you can live in conflict with it, but it might not work out as well.
Now, I want to get your opinion on what do you think current hip hop? I think it's fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm just curious to get from somebody in the industry.
Is it depending where you look, though? You know what I mean?
Rap has become, for me, this is for me, I don't need to speak for me, I can't speak for nobody.
Yeah,
else.
I just want to get your opinion.
like, oh, no, it's to me. You got your opinion, I got my opinion.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
My opinion is, I got a few opinions on it. I feel like rap is more, it's not the way it used to be like we grew up on it.
Yeah.
Like a song now is not even 3 verses.
No, I know.
You grew up on 3 verses.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Verse, hook, verse,
Yes,
hook,
yes.
verse. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the attention span is so short, a song is 2 verses. You know what I mean?
Yes.
As far as rappers and lyrics, it's like you don't even have to do that no more. It's like you could fucking
Look at AI.
you could AI a song.
Bro,
Or
they got this app called Suno, right?
Yeah, I know
Now,
that.
I could type in, a song
Oh,
about
that was crazy.
whatever,
Yeah.
and it will come up with it. Whether I want a country rap, R&B.
Or if you want to do a splice rock rap, like I did one the other day, it was rock rap. I was like, oh Jesus, bro, it's crazy.
You could punch in. My man, he punched in. He went on that. He was just fucking around with it. He punched in. He punched in. Write me a 16-bar verse in the style of Benny the Butcher in 38 Special.
Okay.
They wrote him a whole verse,
Yeah.
bro.
And you know what else is cool about that app?
And he said the shit was like, the verse was all right.
That dude, I did.
What's cool about that app too is like, let's say you have some bars, but you don't know how to use them, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't know what else you
Structure.
put in it.
Yeah.
There's a part that you could have it incorporate those lyrics. Don't use the lyrics before.
But see, this is the problem. You take away from everybody's creative influence. You know what I mean? Like, because look, we like, I'll give you 2 examples. Like, okay, I'm getting more work done, redoing my tattoos. But I put my picture in with my shirt off. Bro, it looks, I swear to God, if you look at the picture, you go, oh, he's got all his work done. You even get my abs down to the veins in the picture. I'm like, what? But then, like, look at our logo that we did. Now I see other people's logos. So they're taking, if they're writing a verse for you, they're taking the same thing for somebody else. So you lose that individuality from everybody's.
Right.
And I was going to say that too when it comes to that right there. Even that individuality. Everybody want to sound like somebody now.
Yes,
Everybody
it's the
sounds
whole
like
Drake
somebody
theory.
else.
Yeah.
Now back when we I hate to say, but shit's nostalgic. Like when we used to hear like Busta Rhymes, Method, or everybody,
Everybody sounded different.
was.
I could go, okay, boom.
You know everybody was,
Even
bro.
with that Camp Wu, right?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan. Every artist
Everybody
had their
sound-
own style,
Exactly.
but you could tell they
Even
came
down
from
to
the
like,
same band.
even like my early 2000s, like Dipset, G-Unit,
Yeah, you
freaking
know
rock,
No, too.
yeah, everybody had their own little, you can tell who's from Queens, who's from the Bronx, who's from Brooklyn, who's from Manhattan. Like everybody had their little flow, had their different beats, like everybody had their own little styles.
Yeah, and that's what made hip
Like,
back then.
yes, and like also the mixtape era. Like they like that. Oh, it was the best. Did you radio, the Who Kids, the
That was the
freaking
best, bro.
the K-Slays,
You go to a
everything.
gas station, come out.
Yes,
mix
yes,
it.
yes.
And that even with that, like if you was an artist, you had to drop a hot mixtape first before you
Yes.
drop an album.
Yo, I remember some mixtapes were better than albums.
Yes, I was about to say that.
I know Lloyd Banks. He dropped. Some girl took his shit, and then they had turning into. It was supposed to be Rotten Apple Joe, and they had turned to a mixtape because it leaked.
Yeah.
But like, yo, that's crazy.
It was
that
so dope, though.
Wow, it was insane. Like certain mixtapes were like better than people's freaking actual LPs.
Yeah.
Because you could do whatever you want versus the label influencing that album.
Also a degree of like jacking the beats in a way that you could do your own version. of
Oh,
somebody else's
everybody
song.
did their own, did their reworking of a song back in 2000.
Yeah, like one of those classic beats, like Feel It in the Air.
Yeah.
By Beanie Sigel.
Oh, yeah.
You had the Dipset version. You had the Locks version.
It's a fact.
You know, and you had all these
Like,
versions.
I was just listening the other day to Victory for you. When you redid Victory?
Yeah.
That
Killed
was,
that.
yeah.
Killed that.
Oh, still alive together. Oh, man.
Killed
But,
that.
but there's also like, I feel like there's a difference between hip hop and rap, right? So like, I think it was KRS-One that said hip means to know. It's a form of intelligence. Hop is a movement. Right,
Okay.
so hip hop is intelligent movement
Mhm.
when you break it down like that. But there's also the elements between like MCing,
Oh, yeah.
DJing, b-boy and graffiti.
Yeah, break dancing and all that.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Right. So I mean,
Even like the battle rap. Remember that? Like what they had? What's it called? Smack DVD. They had all those the beef, whatever mixed in.
Mook.
Oh my god! But that was when it was fun. Like, yeah, I mean, like you had all the diss tracks and everything. Like the closest one reason that I thought was bullshit was Kendrick and Drake.
Oh,
but that was
no one close.
No, that was all manufactured.
Never killed him.
Yeah, but no, but the whole point was they're both in on it. You know what I mean? It's not. It's all about money, bro. It wasn't fuck Kendrick and
I mean,
Drake.
I feel like it was nice that J. Cole stayed out of it because I think J. Cole might. I feel like he's the better of the three.
I wanted to get into it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not. Only reason I say that, and I just say because I don't know, like hip hop was built on that.
Yeah, bro. It's not about like
They gonna look at you different. If you know what I mean, bro, you got to get in that. You know what I mean?
Like, look, Max B and 50 just dropped.
But there was also the 50 and T.I. thing that just went down too, right?
Yeah, I think he just did a diss track to it. I know he did one for Jim Jones and them. I know that he did the video of Max B.
So, what are your thoughts on Diddy?
I do.
That dude, man. That dude is.
Do you think somebody's next on that chopping block?
Jay-Z, bro, he's.
I don't like. You know what? When it comes, I don't know what I don't like is that people are like mad at 50 for doing that documentary.
Oh no,
No,
yo, listen.
I don't understand that. Like, and my thing is this. Like, so I don't. Everybody's like, yo, 50 only go after black people. This, that, and the third, bro.
That's not true.
Puff, everybody that Puff fucking did dirty was black, bro.
But you don't realize 50 went after Jimmy Iovine and them Joe. He went after.
I'm just saying, a lot of people feel like that. Like, yo, bro, it's not a color thing, but if y'all want to bring it to a color thing, bro, Puff did everybody that was born out black.
And when that documentary came out and everybody realized that he made Biggie's estate pay for that funeral.
Bro, if you didn't know about the Biggie stuff, I remember hearing back in the day that Biggie couldn't even pay for his mom's house to finish. Like, he had to get off that label to make money. He was going to take Junior Mafia and all them, and that's why Mace didn't go to Cali. Mace knew what was going to happen to him.
Well, he sat back and it paid off.
Well, no, he got out because he knew he was next. Like, everybody was dying. Look, everybody on the label. The only people that got out was Fox got out because they saw the writing on the wall.
Depp killed somebody. Dustin told.
Bro, they all died weird deaths.
You gotta look at like for the most people, I feel like for the most part, all the artists that he had, man, where are they? Like they like done. Like it's only a few of them that still like, you know what I mean? But for the most part, Puff was doing everybody wrong, man.
Everybody.
That's why I think like the locks got out of it.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean?
You can't, but everybody, the streets love the locks. You can't shut them down.
Yeah.
You can't shut
But
them
if they
down.
stayed with him, that would have been. Like, they changed it to D-Block. They had to get away from that whole shiny suit fucking wearing
That's what
bullshit.
it wasn't them.
No, and they listen. When you see everybody around you getting killed, and I'm sure they were really in the know what was going on. Nobody was getting paid either.
Yeah,
Puffy was greedy. That's the thing with him. He was greedy.
No,
He milked everybody dry. Nobody made money with him. He was the only one that made money. That's how Finney got the footage because he didn't want to pay the guy who did the recordings.
He was also.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why he didn't pay the videographer. So the guy's like, "Fuck you." 50's like,
He's
"I'll pay you."
also, two things I wanted to say. I want to say Eric Sermon was in that, right? And he picked the perfect time to drop his album, that Dynamic Duos. I don't know if you heard it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But 50's also that troll that you don't want. You know what I mean? Like, he went after Jim Jones and that whole kid, bought the building that they had in his podcast.
That is fuck.
Yo, 50.
But look at all of them. Like, look at what Jim Jones did. I feel like they're all doing podcasts together too now. Like Papoose, all. Bro, they're all trying to grab Memphis Bleak, who's Jay-Z, I think, is one of the worst. He's the one he's just so smart how he moves. Well, I just seen the interview he just did where he's just, bro, I don't know what satanic weird shit he's throwing up. He doesn't look like the same guy anymore. But Diddy out. The only reason they did this to Diddy was because he went against the liquor companies. If he didn't do that, he would still be rocking out. Once he tried to sue them and do all their races, because he was just the poster boy for Ciroc. They were paying him lovely. He was being paid.
He made them a lot of money.
But also, they were paying him good, but the second he tried to do his own thing,
when he started promoting, they blew, I think it was like 5% or 3%.
Yeah.
And you're talking about billions.
Yes, that's what little real.
You start losing. People like, that's only 3%. Bro.
That adds up.
$1 billion?
Yes.
That's a whole other ball game.
Also,
I mean?
he when so first off, they didn't talk about half the real bad stuff that he was doing.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about the kids' stuff. Like, what was that NBA player? He was talking about he was at a party with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And there was kids there earlier. Then everybody left. And then all these kids, he saw Beyonce was rubbing his kid's leg. Like, he's like, why are these kids here? Like, this is like 12 o'clock at night. There's liquor, alcohol, drugs around. And they got these kids with no parents roaming around. So Jay-Z,
I didn't see that.
I forget the guy's name.
It's like, but they're part of that secret society.
It's the bootleg.
Black bootleg,
Yes.
right? And they're like,
I ain't see that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like Jay-Z's, he was right there. And now he's like, with Puffy. They had the jailhouse call with his son. He's like, where's Jay? He's like, I don't know. He left him out to dry. He didn't go back him up. Everybody did. But he'll be fine. Diddy's coming out soon.
Yeah.
They just gave him a little tap on the ass. He didn't really get what he should have got.
well, it was like a state. It was more like a state type of thing that they made federal. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what did we learn? We learned he likes to run semen on him. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's weird.
Oh, he
but
had
that's what we got out of it.
GHB in every single
Oil.
bro. You know, dude, that's the daybreak drug. Everybody was at those parties were lit up. Then he had loaded. Forget about the machine guns they found. He had hundreds of audio and video cameras. Like, bro, there's so much people that he has dirt on. That's why.
You hear me? That's
because
why
he shut up and was a good soldier for them.
That's why that he did
I did the time.
Yeah, because that man got a dirt on.
Yes, bro. When you have hundreds of cameras with audio mic'd up everywhere,
And mind you, it's going back 30 years.
Yes.
You got 30 years of shit on people.
dude, it's real. That's
That's why some people like you think about it. You see like a celebrity and everything. Nobody's going against it. You know, they saw him whip Cassie ass,
Yeah.
beat up everything. They still won't go against it. Like,
You see that guy that he talks about it. It was this guy who got arrested. He shot up in Trump Tower with the gun.
Oh yeah, he talks
about Rick Ross, all them. He talks about all them. He was talking about this Mar-a-Lago, where he shot it up, and then he was basically a hooker, a gay hooker that Diddy had. But he was talking about Rick Ross, all them, like being gay now, like Gucci, everybody talking about it. This was years ago. And the cops were like, "What does that have to do with anything?" It's like, I'm telling you.
Well, then there was that video that like it was supposedly it was Meek Mill in the background. You heard that?
That
was a little crazy.
Oh, look at him with Beaver, bro. Like, come on. Look at him with Beaver. Why should I forget about it? Like, this is the last time I met him. He's patting him down, checking for, like, come on.
That's crazy, man.
But he was chilling. He's chilling at camp. He's got everything he needs. They gave him the lightest tapping possible. So.
Yeah.
They just turned this case into a federal case. You know?
Yeah.
That's it. He's chilling on a low camp, and he'll be home before he knows it. And I'm sure within 10 years, there'll be...
So he forgot about it.
Yeah, exactly.
He forgot about it. He'll be back doing this shit. Like, he ain't stopping. How can he stop?
The only one I think is the only person I think really about is getting Dirk. He's done. That boy's cooked. He's cooked.
Oh,
I was just watching something back the other day. I was like, oh, he's close. There's no...
They're not trying to finish him. So.
Oh, bro, everybody rolled on him.
Yeah.
And plus, I think he killed Vaughn. I think he had everything to do with that.
They gonna fry. They gonna try to fry that boy, man.
yeah, man.
That's our Chi-Town life, man.
They don't play out there, bro.
Boys, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's
man.
different out there.
It's a whole different... The whole drills, I don't get it. I mean, I'm not into that whole drill rap, but, like, they don't give a fuck. They're talking about the dead eye and the fucking dance on the graves. Like,
They shot the dude. What's his name? The rapper. They killed him right on Rodeo Drive, bro.
Oh,
What's it called? What's his guy name? He made that song. I said I wasn't going to mention my dead dog. He started mentioning their names.
yep. What's that? Wow, you're driving crazy. Damn,
He started rapping their names in the song.
Yes.
And then he went on Rodeo Drive and went live.
Yep.
Broad daylight. This is outside. Like, I can know broad day. We know Rodeo Drive is nice. He said, they ran up on him, bro, and shot him right there, killed him.
Damn.
Bro, Cali's the one place
forgot
I
his
can say
name,
they don't play. Like, I lived in Cali for like a year and a half. I lived in LA County. And they used to tell the undercover cops, they used to work for NBC Studios. They're like, yo, don't go rolling through Compton thinking this is like.
Bro.
They said, it's not like New York. Like, you guys can go around. Like, no. There's certain neighborhoods. He's like, the best thing to describe is like training day. We just come in and grab certain bodies. Like, it's like neighborhoods. Like, you get lost in those back streets, they'll rip you out of the car and shoot you in the head. Like, it's not like how it's out here. Like, you can kind of get lost in the Bronx, man. Yeah, I mean, you can work your way out.
Yeah.
Like, you're in these little neighborhood cuts where it's...
Well, they also they don't play around with that gangbanging.
No.
You know, like they all say, when a lot of rappers, when you go there, you gotta check in. If you don't check in,
that's gang culture. You're born into that.
Yeah,
shit.
right.
It's not like you just, I'm gonna be getting. No, you're born into that
Yes.
shit. Like, this is your block. All right, you're this.
Yeah,
So
same.
whether you like it or not, like, that's what you are.
Look how many rappers get smoked out there. Everybody
Yeah.
Pop Smoke. What's the other dude that got shot at Roscoe's?
Oh, PMD.
PMD. Boom. It was a kid and his dad that lit him up.
That's wild, bro. This is a whole different culture.
But Big U was supposedly knew about, like, he was all, his hands were all in that fucking mix. The whole check-in. He did a whole song check-in. Like, he was just, like, bro, what do you think's going to happen? Like, you don't think you're going to get, this shit's going to come crashing down eventually?
Let me ask you, like, growing up, who are your favorite rappers growing up, and who are you listening to today?
What's going on?
Redman's always been my favorite rapper.
Right, you know.
Yeah, Redman's always my favorite rapper.
Still dope.
Yeah, always, bro. Redman, Jadakiss. Right now, what's in my deck, though? I said deck, like I got a deck. It's crazy. This is crazy. Right now, what I'm listening to, like on constant repeat, is either RJ Payne or OT the Real.
OT the Real is crazy.
You don't even know, like this kid.
That dude is
incredible.
Bro, he's in Philly, bro. He's dope.
Shout out to Philly. Him, RJ Payne, or OT the Real, man. And then them two, that's who's constantly playing in my car.
I like
I bounce back and forth for them. You know what I mean?
OT the Real.
Yeah,
wow.
they get busy.
Now, how's this whole, I don't know if you know, how's the whole Spotify thing work? Because I know CDs ain't around no more like that. So, like, how does it work? How's the money payout with, like, how does this work with Spotify? It's got to be terrible, right?
You probably get paid more doing a show. But even that, you have to put in a lot of work, too.
Spotify, a stream is 0.0003 of a penny.
Jesus, of a penny.
Of a penny. That's why.
So what do you need, like 10,000 spins to get a penny?
Yo, you need a couple 100,000. That should get us.
So that's why a lot of people are creating their own website so you can go to their website. The band can't or make your own website. I got my own website. It's still up. It's up, but I'm still working on it. Mouth Music. It's mouthmusic.com.
We're going to put that in the description.
M.O.U.F.music.com. But because Spotify, all these streaming sites, they don't even want to give you a full penny, bro.
That's crazy.
So imagine, you got to think about it. Imagine this. All right, you got to pay for the beat. So you spend $100 on the beat.
Pay for the studio.
Pay for the studio time. Pay for it to get mixed down. Say you spend about $300-$400. Now you want to pay for a video. So a video probably goes for $300-$400. So that's probably about $700-$800 you spend. You put it on the site. Spotify. Bro, you don't even get a fucking penny for one stream. You know how much you gotta.
You gotta do millions upon millions and see some type of return on your investment.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Now, what about, like, because, we got our podcast on YouTube, right? And so we're working to get to that point where we get monetized.
Yeah.
We're getting our hours up, and we got to drop a lot of shorts to get.
Yeah,
to get
right.
views. And it takes a minute. It's a grind, but it's consistency in anything will get you there. But, because I know you got some music on YouTube. Do you push your YouTube a lot to try to get to that? Or?
I do. I push my YouTube. It's like you still, like, regardless of how it goes, for me, the YouTube is the best because I think they pay you the best.
Yeah,
it's the best video.
So when I do my music, I always put, like, I try to, like, put my YouTube link in there.
Yeah, because, like, I get fully monetized on Facebook. You want to come over videos got like 5,000 hits. I got maybe like, I think it's like 8 cents. Got paid on that? 8 cents. Yeah, it's like, remember I told you last night the stuff I posted got like 5,000 views, 2,000 views. You're getting cents. Like you said, it's probably a quarter of a penny.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like, let's see.
Well, I mean, we did hit our first goal. We need to get 1,000 listening hours to get to the first one. Now we need to get 3,000 more, and then we could.
Yeah, so this video got 2,500 views, earning 0.03 cents. That ain't shit. You need to hit like you said, in the hundreds of thousands, of millions to really see.
But you know what it is too. Like what I noticed is like we spoke about doing this, and we did it. This is our 7th episode, 7 weeks in a row. It's actually 5th, maybe 6th week in a row.
Yeah. We did 2 and 2. Yeah.
But, like, it's not, like, we don't got a destination. It's more the journey that we're in love with, you know what I mean? Talking to people and having fun doing it, and, and also, like, so we got some cool people coming on. Like, we're waiting to hear back from this guy, the father, Dan Rehill, which is the leading exorcist.
Yeah, he does big views. He does anywhere podcast is on gets 300,000 to 8 million. So that's his like broad
You'll
audience.
get him on. Yo,
That's what I'm saying. Okay, but this is another thing. So Instagram sent me a thing. Try to do more reels at 25 to 30 seconds. Because the attention span is so short. Don't get the clips that I drop that are 30 seconds long get 5,000 views.
Easily.
A clip that's a minute gets 300 views.
Yeah, that's how
It's just a TikTok brain,
Yeah.
retarded kid.
Because
that.
everybody's just going like that.
It's microwave.
Okay.
Yes. So even our videos, our hour-long videos, we gotta start chopping up in 10-minute videos because like people would rather watch a 10-minute, and then if they like a couple 10-minute, 8-minute videos, maybe they'll check out the full video. Because nobody
sits there. Nobody sits there and like it's once in a while you get somebody to watch a whole podcast. Bro, that shit takes. It's y'all doing it right by chopping it up. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
Chop it
because
up.
even me, like, I'm old school. Though. I like to put on a full episode and
Me
sit
too.
back in my
I
house.
want to see the whole shit.
I can't stand shorts. I see it's too. It's like it's done. It's like you know what I mean. It's like I can't. It just doesn't do it for me.
And it's a tease. It's like,
Yes.
what the fuck you gonna say? Like, what? Now you gotta wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And now the attention span is crazy, bro.
That's this whole TikTok bullshit. This is what really fried everybody. This is, bro, even Instagram and Facebook tell me, do shorter reels and you'll get more. And I do shorter reels and it goes insane.
It's the same, but we also notice there's certain aspects that we'll talk about that do better, right? So like we'll talk about recovery, and sometimes those get a lot of views.
Yeah.
But like when we talk about Marvel or wrestling, dude,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy because I have a clip. Remember Bodyboarding back in the day? I talked about it, got to a fight there in the first 30 seconds. Somebody dumped a beer on me. I didn't know. That clip got 5,600 views, like that. But that's not me talking about.
Does anybody know about that?
Yeah, or we talked about like somebody reads your text message and they don't reply. You can see they read it. Like just that one blew up. It's all shit that people
More real life type.
Yes.
I was just about to say that. It's more shit that hit home.
Yeah, so I was talking about choking somebody out at Walmart. That shit blew up. Like somebody got me twisted at Walmart about to choke somebody
The
out.
road rage one too.
Yeah, the roid rage one. Yeah, roid rage. Yeah.
You know what else? I ain't gonna lie. You know what's controversy in sex?
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Yes. Look how many girls do like a picture with my girl. That shit does. We have a video together. That shit did 12,000 views.
Easily.
Just with her.
Easily.
It's crazy.
This is the weird thing, right? So like a girl's posting, right? And she posts by herself, a lot of views. She posts with her boyfriend, not too many. Guy posts by himself, not a lot of views. Posts with his girl, a lot of views.
Or like I have gym pictures. Like I have one with my shirt off Instagram that got like 12,000
muscles
views.
and tattoos.
Yeah.
That shit
Sex and controversy.
Yeah,
right.
Telling you,
It's crazy. And you can see on the algorithm, you can see how many like most of it's like my ratio of like girls, guys, like 70% girls, and then whatever, 30% guys.
Well, that's why I also booked a couple of women that we're going to be having on. This guys are watching women. You know what I'm saying? Like this one chick, she loves wrestling. She's a stripper. You know what I mean? So she's
watch her interviews.
Yes, right. It's crazy. It's crazy you have to go into that. He's like, no jumper.
Yeah.
I fucking can't stand it. But like, they blow up because the look sex with his cucking his wife out. Like, dude, he's just doing that. Like, oh god, like it's crazy.
They have some type of
bro. He's demonic. Fuck. His
It's-
whole family is satanic. Fuck no jumper.
Well, it's like it's a plant. You know what I mean? A lot of these people got plants and shit. Like I think that I forgot what the girl's name is, but she's an industry plant. She's got that
A lot of them are.
Bobby Altoff or whatever.
That's the young chick.
Yeah, she's like an industry plant because she had like a podcast. Next thing you know, she's got Drake on the podcast. Like how that?
Yeah, bro. Come on.
She was sitting in the bed and they was talking.
Well, these content, they make the fucking biggest money now. They make like all the rappers and stuff. They all doing podcasts. Nobody's doing
It's also
songs.
like it's also that OnlyFans shit, right? Like a lot of those chicks.
A lot of money on that.
So they don't only make money on OnlyFans, but then they make it on Instagram and Facebook, dragging them to the OnlyFans.
So they do
Well, look
Whether
at Drink Champs.
Whether it be a
Drink
sit-
Champs. Yo, they that's probably the biggest money they ever made. Fuck the music business.
What is-
Even though they had hits.
I think Joe and Jada were talking about it on their podcast of how much money they're making off the podcast. Cameron too, Cameron and Mace.
Oh yeah, they got a podcast.
And
Joe
you know-
Biden's always been rocking the podcast.
And then a lot of people want to listen to that. They want to know those stories of the raps that we
that we don't see.
Yeah.
That we don't hear from. We're going to hear them stories.
right. I mean, I was telling him the first rapper to ever have a podcast was Ice-T.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shout out to Ice-T. He's also the longest running cop on television.
Yo.
Oh yeah, Lord, no, legend.
I can tell you a story about. Yo, I was in what's that club back in the day over there in Islandia? Not Islandia. I mean
What's your town?
In Hart Park, Smithtown area.
Oh, well, I know you're talking about.
Big brown building. No. It's right by,
It was Viper.
No, not Viper. It wasn't.
no.
No, it was.
The
It's
crazy,
in Hart Park. It's a
crazy
big,
donkey.
No, it's a big
No, it's
brown
not
building
donkey.
right.
It's in that shopping center, right?
That ass.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, you got a couple different names over here. They changed
Was
it.
it the White House?
No,
No. It's in
it's
Hart
right
Park.
off 454. It was like in a shopping center.
Foggy dog.
No. It wasn't a name. It's a weird name that you're not going to hear. It
No,
wasn't-
you're thinking about Wall Street.
No, it wasn't Wall Street. No, I know you're talking. I know what you're talking about.
It's the bunch of in Hart Park. It's it's on 454.
Yeah, it's 454.
You go like that and
Yes,
you
yes,
turn.
yes.
The shit is right there.
It's a building right there, yeah. But it's not. It hasn't been.
Damn, what the fuck is it?
I used to go back in the day. This is back in like the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
It's like 2000.
I was in there one night.
Not the one next to the motel.
No.
No, it's a shop center.
Yeah, it's a
I
shop
was in
center.
there one night and it was packed in there. And I was in there with my man, his man was DJing, whatever. We all went in there. And we walking through and I see a fucking like a white chick bad as fuck dancing on the floor. So I'm not really paying attention. You know what I mean? She was bad. I'm like, God damn. So I'm not paying attention to the dude dancing behind her. Word of mother. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, you see the chick now.
I just seen her.
Yeah, you're telling that television.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my. So I'm walking. My man grabs me, like, yo, so where you going? I'm like, yo, you go to this shit like hollering. He's like, nigga, you ain't hollering at her. What you talking about? I'm like, why? He's like, bro, look who's dancing behind her. I'm like, who the fuck is that? He's like, nigga, that's Ice-T. I'm like, oh shit.
That's why he was over there.
By himself. Him and her. Yo, he had on the red silk shirt, some silk jeans, had his hair in a ponytail, dancing.
Yo, he was
I
just
say, yo, I couldn't believe I'm looking over.
I would never think in a million years he'd be there.
What? It was called Brennan's.
Yeah, it had like a weird name. Like
Yeah.
that. I know because it was a shopping center. It was right there before in the Hot Pocket.
Lo and behold, the DJ, my man's friend was the DJ. He got them down there for that night.
Oh, okay. So, yeah.
I ain't really taking no fly. I ain't worrying about that shit.
Yeah.
I'm just in there chilling.
Yeah.
They was in there chilling. No bodyguard, nothing, bro. Just chilling. Everybody else is there. Nobody like taking pictures or nothing. They just.
I guess you know what? People probably thought maybe he looks like, you know what? Maybe people just didn't believe that.
Yeah, he's from the West Coast. What are you doing over here? Fucking Long Island, bro.
Especially like the city, people would probably said,
Yeah.
they probably thought he was
Probably
like him.
probably Law and Order had him out here.
Bro,
But-
literally, bro, chilling.
But
Yeah,
he was.
I'm like,
I saw. He was on Drink Champs, and he was talking about he had a little spell that he was doing a lot of eat.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he said that.
But he also said, I think it was maybe Neo, and Neo wanted to touch her ass,
And he let him.
and he let him.
Yeah, he let him.
He was like, "Go ahead,
Yeah,
go
he
ahead,
let
little
him.
bro."
Neo told the same story too. Neo said,
Yeah.
he said, I asked him, he said, I don't want to disrespect you. He said, go ahead. He's like, cool, right, let me touch you. I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
How do you as far as like celebrity wise, are there any celebrities that you've seen out other than that, or shared a stage with at some point?
yeah, I opened up for PMD. I did a tour with Smith & Wesson.
How's the tour? How's tour?
That's cool.
How fun is that?
Shout out to Tekken. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yo.
Dunk Down. Period, bro.
I still call Smith & Wesson. I don't care.
Yeah, that's the-
But them, them dudes, man, them dudes is cool as fuck.
I met them. I met them at Shakers.
Yeah, I was there that night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the niggas playing CeeLo on a pool
Right.
table.
That's a fact.
They playing CeeLo on a pool table.
Granddaddy IU, Royal Flush was there. That
Yeah,
day.
all of them.
Shout
all
out to
of them
Flush.
dudes. Yeah.
Flush is a cool dude.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Cheeks is my man too. I met Cheeks. I told him
Yeah.
the first episode. It was Rosson and KG. They were throwing a party in Gordon Heights, and I was like maybe like 15.
Yeah.
And it was on Ashton, and Mr. Cheeks was there.
my
Maserati
guy.
Fox was there.
That's my guy.
Maserati Fox. Wow.
So I'm in the basement and there's stripper poles there. I never saw a stripper in my life at this point, right? So I'm looking. He sees me mesmerized, bro. He gives me a stack of $1 bills, right? And he's like, come on. And he shows me how to put it in a stripper's G-shirt. And I was just there all night. Word. And then I
opened up for him too, though.
I seen him again after that, and it was cool because he remembered me, and I was like, "Oh shit," you know what I mean? But me and him talk a lot. And Cheeks.
I opened up for him I think like 3 times.
He's
He's a cool dude, man.
He make that strip club music too.
Yeah, yo, we did a show with him in Tennessee, and like it was some bad all 5 bartenders. He was just bad. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It was all bad. we in Tennessee, we did a show, we opened up for him, right? It was us, it was him, Smith & Wesson, and Miss G. So all the chicks behind the bar, they acting like bougie or stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I swear to everything I love. Soon as, and these chicks was a little bit younger than us.
Yeah.
Soon as they heard that lights, camera, action, all of them came from behind the bar, bro. Was clapping ass crazy.
Yeah, that's so
I'm like,
bangs in the strip
like,
club.
are you fucking serious, bro? Yo, lights, camera, action, all of them. I'm like, he got hits, bro.
That's the thing. That's the repeat. That's the club thing. Playing clubs forever.
And he's
and that's the music that really.
I'm like, and these chicks, yo, these some younger chicks. Like they had to be in late 20s. But I'm like, yo, they know this song. Like still,
mind
bro.
you, he's one of the dudes that not only was successful in a group as the Lost Boys, but then he did his own thing and made hits as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Renee is a fucking classic.
Oh yeah, that's another song that we played.
Played
Me and My Crazy World is a classic.
He got
Lifestyles
classic
of the
shit.
Rich and Shameless. That's a classic too. And then Lights, Camera, Action, Crush on You with Mario Winans was a dope song too. But yeah, that song goes on at a strip club or even at a bar. Women that don't really want to dance, they're dancing
to that, bro. They're dancing.
Yeah, that's what type of music it gets everybody going.
Yeah, this resonate with everybody, bro.
Like Yayo was talking about Atlantic things. Like, you know how many times they hear So Seductive? Because that's like in a joint. Yeah, because that's just what keeps it going. Like, you don't really hear, so I feel like you don't hear music like that. Like,
well, you know what?
There's nothing.
So like there's music you can ride to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a lot of that music that you won't hear that in the club. It doesn't transition well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless you want everybody banging out by the night. You can't have that everybody getting all amped up on Alpha
You
Male.
want niggas grabbing hands.
Yes, you want girl dance. You don't want people trying to bang out in the night.
It's like what that song. I think the artist name that's on it with you is Razor.
Yeah, that's my guy. Shout out to Razor. That's my guy.
That's a dope song. That's a song that you could play in the club at like 1:32 in the morning, dog. And
that's my
you can find who you going home with to that
easily.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Everybody let hear that song too. Females and like, yo, this is the one, right?
That's the ones you want that the girls and guys can bump into. You know
and what we'll do is like, if you tell me what song, so like at the end of it or whatever, you know how like when you watch a YouTube
outro
video, you know, but not just the outro, it gives you the box.
Oh yeah.
That you could play, so it'd be one of yours that you know.
Yeah, we can have it linked up so you can see it come up at the end.
Yeah, and your page will be linked to it too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This is where the jigs. I mean, that's what everybody's used to. I feel like music, it's like all YouTube, like it's all different. The way the content's like, there's no CDs. I used to love getting a CD, look at the album cover. Like, is they even make CDs anymore?
Bro, on top of that, then they
don't even have new cars. Like,
they got CD players.
They don't got CD players. You can't even.
Because everything is on the phone.
Well,
I
remember going back in the day, like even Borders Books or like FYE or Best Buy.
What's the joint in Smithtown?
Oh, that's by me. Yes, that's
the music store. Everybody's
the cop shop.
There you go, cop shop. It's at the in-store today. Yeah, cop shop, boy. Yeah,
everybody was there. But back in the I remember the first time I went there was for a M.O.U F album by Ghostface, and that was a dope album too. And they had it played back and Tripe the God was there, Sean Wiggs. And I smoked some weed with Ghostface that night. Pretty fucking cool, man. You know, and then I went back there for this artist, C. Rage Walls. I don't know if you heard of it. He's the fuck right there. He like raped the chick or something.
Yeah. What that happened?
Crazy.
You out of here, bro.
Which is crazy.
You get no points for that, cuz.
So Joe Budden dropped Padded Room.
Padded Room, Escape Route. I love it. I'm a big Bo Budden.
And I went there with Jizza. All the Wu-Tang people went there. But it was cool back in the day, like at like FYE in the mall, that you could get it, like if you're looking for an album, you could scan the back, put the headphones on, and you could listen to like samples of the track.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, I want to buy this
what was it? Was another one. Not FYE, it was another music.
Well, there was the Wiz back in the day.
Yeah, the Wiz.
Yeah.
I know that,
I remember the
cop shop. I wish they had a spot like that.
They need that, man. Yeah.
The problem is they're starting to put everything's digital. They get rid of even like I said, the cars don't have CD. Like they're phasing it out on their own because Spotify pays out nothing.
I was telling,
and they make all the money. So why have CDs if Yeah, I mean, they're making what artists is.
Well, it's also everybody was. I was telling him that you could go to a concert and you could see everybody watching the concert.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's recording.
Everybody do that shit.
All people just want the videos for their Facebook and Instagram. Nobody gives a shit.
That's it, bro. That's it. They wanna. Y'all was here.
Yes. Look. I'm gonna tell people go out to dinner. Like, he's taking pictures of the food.
Yo, I can't.
I want to eat.
Bro.
I don't care.
If I take a chick out to dinner and she's taking a picture of the food, bro, get out of here. I don't.
Bro, but people. I see my boys doing that sometimes.
That's one of my. That's a pet peeve of mine, bro.
Yes.
I can't stand
pet peeves. Yes, pet peeves. I got a lot of pet peeves like that.
Bro, but chick, now out, I see a chick be like, I'm like, what are you doing?
You know, it's crazy. I see my boys doing that. It's like,
what?
Who is that shit?
That's corny too.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, what?
Did you come to spend time with me, or are you trying to get? You know what I mean?
Bro, that shit drives me crazy.
What other pet peeves does Mount have?
This does me. I don't understand. What's this when people do this?
What?
And they take pictures of these sneakers and do that.
I don't know. That's out of my jurisdiction. I don't know anything
You never
about
seen
that.
nobody do that shit?
No, I don't know what it's about. I don't know why they do
Pictures
it.
of these sneakers and they post it. What is that? I don't understand, bro.
I see people.
I'm lost with
What
that.
kills me
Like,
at the gym, you see a kid 120 pounds soaking wet with the fucking tripod, which I want to fucking launch across the room.
my.
And they're doing videos. I'm just like, I was going to go over it. Fuck the kick the goddamn thing over and be like, bro,
You sound like me.
bro, you all these kids are like deadlifting all his weight, but I'm like, bro, what are we doing here,
You know what
bro?
the problem is? A lot of people live for the gram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and on top
That's
of that,
right.
it screws a lot of people up because then they start comparing their life with what they see.
Or the best is the bullshit.
But they don't see the amount of time that goes into the shit to make that
Yo,
picture.
God, I'm gonna let you talk.
Oh,
Make that picture.
There's two things I want to ask you guys about. The one thing, right? I see some chick I knew from high school the other day. And I'm like, oh, wow, she lost a lot of weight. Then I'm looking picture behind. I'm like, oh, this AI shit's crazy, bro. I'm talking about totally changed look at this person.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was my boy Luke that
Like, you know,
said it.
sometimes you could tell, like, it's like a cowgirl. Like, you know, this was like a regular picture. Like, you were just like, I'm like, wow.
You can turn yourself into the most.
But you have to meet a person eventually and face to face.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do to that point? We're just going to keep fucking.
Well, it's not just that. Link said it on one of his posts. He's like, I'm tired of all these Build-A-Bear bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's really what they are. But also, like I was saying about the post, how much times they took that video to get the right one.
Yo,
You know?
I remember me and my man was in the gym. We was at LA Fitness over in Patchogue.
Okay, yeah, I used to go to that one. Yep.
Me and my man, we in the gym. We working out. We watched these two kids come in. It was like the middle of January. You know, the New Year, New Me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like dumb shit.
Mhm.
We watched these two kids come into the gym. We literally watched them, bro. They came into the gym. First of all, they were all dressed up like regular going out.
Yeah, like dressed to the nines at the gym.
Just to the nines.
Got a fresh pair of Jordans.
Bro, my man tried to be like, yo, I'm like, so we working out, but we like,
Yeah, you
what did
peep it,
do?
you watch.
Yeah. The kids literally came into the gym. He had his matching socks. He had on shorts. He had on some sweatpants, but he made sure his socks were showing.
Yeah.
Socks matching the shirt, everything. The guy gets on the pull-up bar, literally, bro. Hits one pull-up. I had some guy man around with the camera.
Oh, you go around again. That's it.
And they walked out. I'm like, yo, bro, that didn't just happen, bro.
See, that's why you came in for one pull-up.
Bro, he came for one pull-up. His man was with the camera, like this one around him.
Yep.
And they walked out.
See, that's why I tell you, he goes like this. Yo, take videos at the gym. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to
I do it once in a blue.
But like I can't and dude, I can lift some serious weight. Like I can shrug like 550. Like I can rep out 315. I can do this 25, 30 times. Like I just can't. Like I don't know. It's something inside feels so corny. Like, but now I can't in that story now. If I have a private gym, like my own shit, like different. But I can't be in my goals. Like I hate people that do that. I can't. It's like
I don't do it all the time. I don't do it all the time. I don't sit there with a camera. I don't sit there and set my camera
like,
up.
dude, I tried. I have like a magnet. I kind of set. If it's at night, because at night my gym is dead. There's like two people in there, so I don't really mind. Because like I'm not trying to. And plus, I'm not. I do one shot, one take. Whatever comes out, came out. I ain't sitting there trying to change the lighting and this. I just put it down like
all that dumb shit. I ain't doing that.
But dude, it does get views. People do like that shit. So.
But after hearing your story, it's like, all right, I catch myself watching that sometimes, and how many people want
to see like what that kid did, who knows how he edited that or through.
But this one, but like you just said, people compare themselves to that.
Yeah.
So people are probably sitting there thinking like when he posted that, like, oh, he's in the gym, he's getting busy. No,
he just went in from one place.
No, Shout out to I ain't gonna mention my man name. Listen, I'm saying my man, I ain't gonna mention his name. Like, you know, I be jogging all crazy. And shit,
Yo, you could catch. I ain't gonna lie. You could catch this dude. You don't know where you could catch him.
I jog.
His car be 5 miles away and he jogging.
Well,
That's good. That's good.
But my man, right? Now, there's another thing. He hits me. Yo, man, if I see you jogging, I'm gonna come jogging with you. I can do that shit. All right?
I see where I'm going with this.
I'm like, bro, anytime, anywhere, pull up.
Yeah, pull up. Let's
Pull
go.
up, bro. Now, another thing, people be thinking that you're bullshitting. People think like I said, so my man with the one pull up. People think you're doing that for a period of time. Yeah. So they think when I do it, because when I do it, I'm jogging, bro. I grab my camera, my phone, I talk, I say some positive shit while I'm jogging. And then click it off, and I keep it moving. I'm really doing that.
Just jog for 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm really going through.
You can tell because you sweating when
the mother, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do that shit in the rain, summer. It don't matter if I'm out there. It's cold, don't matter. I say, "Got my man, pull up. Let's get one."
Yeah,
that's my man. So he pulls up. Number one, off the rip, he has on Vans.
Vans. No, you can't.
Bro, and they're loose. So I'm like, bro, where this niggas at? What you doing? Like, nah, I'm good in these. You good in those? I say, like, yeah, sometimes I run barefoot. I like to feel the earth. I'm like,
unless you run on the grass, bro. You ain't really on turf for that.
I'm not running barefoot, period.
No,
unless I'm getting chased by the police. I'm crazy. Like, if I'm in trouble, like, then I got to get away. I mean, if that happens, it happens. But I'm not just, hey, running barefoot.
Your feet will be destroyed.
Bro. I said, all right, you ain't gonna lace them up about you.
You ain't in a grass field, bro.
I said, all right, cool. Let's go. Start jogging. I ain't no fast runner. I don't run fast. I just keep my fast on my face and I keep it.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I hit one corner, he's right here. Hit another corner, he's back here. Hit another corner, I don't see him no more. So I'm not stopping. Like, if I jog with you, I tell you, keep your pace. I'm keeping on me. Just keep this, you know the route. You know I'm gonna be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, I get to the end of the shit, back to the parking lot. I get to the parking lot. I run around the parking lot some more because I want to get the full, like, 2.5 miles. So I go to the parking lot some more. I still don't see this dude. So I'm waiting by the car. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, what is that? Bro, he comes around the corner. He sees me. Then he starts jogging. I'm like, bro, what happened? Yo, nah. I had to slow down a little bit. He left me. I'm like, did you walk? Like, it's okay if you walk. Like, no, I was jogging the whole time. No, you wasn't, bro. Check this out, though. It gets crazier. Right? It's my man. I love you. Know I fuck with. It gets crazier. I'm like, yo. So what we doing? You put up tomorrow? I said, matter of fact, you pick the spot.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever spot you pick, I'm gonna pull up. And then we go by my place because I usually do the hills.
The hell? Yeah.
All right. Let's do the hills. I'm with it. I'm with all the smoke, bro. Let's do the hills, bro. Tomorrow comes. No call. So I hit him like, yo, son, what's up? Wild excuses. Yo, I gotta do this. I say, yo, so when we getting up the day after that? Yeah, I'm at you. That was the last time I seen that man, bro.
See, I don't get like what is
the last time I seen that?
He can't do the beginning class. We're gonna go to expert. Let's do the hills.
Listen, you know what it is too? When you're sitting on the couch chilling like this, in your head, you're like, I could do that.
Yes.
Until it's time to do that.
Right.
When you're in it, oh shit, this is real. He's really doing it. Yeah. Some people here are really doing it. We're not doing 2-second clips. We're really doing it. So when it's time to get off that couch, when that motherfucking clock rings 6 a.m., 6:30, and you got to do it, it's a whole other ball game than this.
That's why I don't take anybody to the gym with me, because I like to do heavy-weighted high reps.
Yeah.
So I always tell people examples. Like, I just do 5 benches. It's the easiest I already got. I'll do 225, but for 30 times.
Yeah.
Then 275, 15 to 20 times. I keep going up, but I do everything like that. Yeah. So it's a brutal workout. I tell people, you want to do it, do it. Everybody quits after the first, 10 minutes. Or they just, it's like, bro, I put my headphones on, I'm going. I don't care if I worked all day, if I got no sleep. I'm going. I'll do 45 minutes to an hour, nonstop.
But it's also like you go to gym, like somebody going to the gym with you. Do your pace. Don't try to.
No, but don't call me. I can't have somebody call me because it brings me. Listen, if you're gonna go on my pace, cool. We can work out. If you're gonna do this or I don't want to do that, no, just
I don't. If you wanna, I'll tell people like if you want to talk to me, bro, don't just keep your pace.
Yes.
Don't say and tell me, yo, I'm gonna do what you do. Bro, you're not gonna do that. I didn't do this. This didn't happen to me overnight.
Yes, I've been
It
working
took
out
time
for
to
20
do it.
plus years.
Yeah, he knows. I was a fat boy, bro. I was
Yeah.
200 and I was like 260 something pounds. Stomach out here.
Yeah.
I stood my hand, my stomach like this.
Same the point. Everybody wants instant gratification. Like I tell
Exactly.
people like, yes, I do anabolic steroids, but I've been working out for 20, and I did it for 12 years natural. But I have good genetics, and I've been working out nonstop since 14 years old with very little breaks. But I tell people, even with that, it's not a miracle drug.
No.
I don't care what you
Still
take.
gotta put the work in.
Yeah.
But I know boys that take it, did nothing, and they're like, yo, what the hell? I said, bro, nothing's a
put work
miracle
in.
thing. Nothing is. There's no, that's why people with Ozempic, it's terrible for you, and it just destroys your body. Like I had a buddy of mine, I told him, he's a big dude, 6'5", 6'6". You know, he was heavy, but like solid heavy. I said, don't get the stomach surgery. Because you're going to get the loose skin. I said, work out, choose something, and convert. So the more muscle you put on, the more fat. 'Cause everybody's like, I don't want to get big. I'm like, no, you're not going to get big. Relax. The more muscle you put on, and you'll replace that muscle. The more muscle you put on, you burn fat. And then plus, you want to replace that skin with something. You can't just have was fast forward, he was engaged, this nice little chick, boom, 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 has the surgery, lose everything, chick magically disappears, and now he's got to get surgery to fix the skin, excess skin. You know, he was a solid dude, but he was like, you know, like a nice round. But now it's disgusting. Like I want to get, like it's just all this, because people want the quick fix. They, no, you got to change your diet. You got to run, you got to cardio, you got to wait.
But you know
like,
what?
I was a personal trainer for years. Like it's
The thing is, once you realize that the consistency is the key, right? So like I sell gold and silver for a living, right? This new dude comes in, right? And he sees me working or whatever, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna make what you make. I said, bro, it's not gonna happen. I've been doing this. I've been doing this.
You pitching. When you told me your pitch, I was like, oh, that's it.
I've been doing this 16 years.
Yeah.
It took me 16 years to learn my craft, right? I'm not gonna go in the booth and think I'm gonna rap like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nor am I going to go in the gym and think I'm going to work out like
Exactly.
that. But it's like once you find something in your life that, okay, I put the work in, this paid off. Now that will translate into a whole bunch of other areas in your life. Because I'm sure when you started jogging, you weren't nowhere near where you,
Hell no.
you know what I'm saying? Like you maybe did a half mile.
Not even. When I first started jogging, bro, I couldn't even jog 2 minutes. I literally went outside, bro. I'm like, I'm gonna jog. I jogged probably a minute and a couple of seconds, almost died. I'm like, nah, I went back in the house.
And then did you have like to go, all right, I want to work up to half a marathon.
Yeah, I literally got up every
It's a
day.
progression.
Yeah, every
The work you
day.
put in is what you get out.
Yeah,
I tell people
bro.
the work you put into anything, whether it's your job, whether it's rapping, whether it's fitness, what you put into that, you half-assed it.
You gonna
You
get
have
half
that-
You know who gets me going when it comes to jogging? Though that dude David Goggins.
Bro, that's why I got into it. Why don't he?
Really? Like,
What? Love that
he's
fucking dude, bro.
he's like, you're a pussy. You know what I mean? Like,
Give it to you straight.
You feel
yeah,
like
man.
a bitch.
Yeah.
Watch him.
He give it, yo, I hate people that hate me and be like, yo, I might want to come jog with you, but I don't want to get up in the morning. Then why are you calling me?
Yeah.
Why
This is about when I get down. I'm
Yeah.
not going to do it
Why
12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, why? If you want to, listen, number one, if you want to get up and jog, you don't need to call me. I'm not going to come get you to go
Get
jog.
up and jog.
Get up and jog, bro. Don't say you want to jog and I'm going to, bro, get up and jog. Go do it. And I'm telling you right now, like, it ain't going to start like, I didn't just get up off my couch and say, hey, I'm going to jog, and I just took off and did fucking miles.
No, because you'll be
Right.
ripping through muscles, you'll be destroying your knees, your feet.
Oh.
Your body can't handle that.
It ain't
You have to
happening
build
like
up
that.
like anything.
How long did it? Because correct me if I'm wrong. You did do a marathon, right?
Yeah, I did a couple of
So how
5Ks.
long was how long did it take you to get there?
It took me my first 5K to get to the first time I did a 5K. I didn't train for it like that. I just was jogging, and I think it probably took me about. I was so dedicated to this shit of jogging. I probably took me about 4 months. or 4 or 5 months.
That's great.
But people don't realize if you put work in every day,
Yeah.
you can do that, but nobody wants to do it every day.
That's
I
what
go
I'm
to the gym,
saying.
dude, I have to take off sometimes because I'll go 7 days straight, which is too much. You need one day to
Sometimes you
recover.
go 2 times.
Sometimes I go twice a day. I go back to work full time next week, so I've been enjoying the time where I go in the afternoon, I go at night, and I'll just hit it twice a
2
day.
days, yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, I'm enjoying it because I have the luxury of doing it. But like,
Yeah.
I do it because I love it.
Right.
But it's like I get up every day and do it. I don't give a shit how tired I am, if I got to sleep, I just do it because it's protocol. Like anything, you were right, same thing.
That's
Protocol, bro. I feel crazy if I don't.
Yes, exactly.
So like a big thing about that too is like whatever you do in life, you gotta have a passion for it, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you have a passion for whatever it is, you could definitely do it, but you gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the discipline, the dedication.
Everybody
And you
wants
gotta
to-
give time.
Listen,
You can't expect it tomorrow.
Look at the era we're in. When ChatGPT, where literally you don't have to research anything no more.
Quick.
It's like it's almost. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad in a couple of years, bro.
Yeah.
Movies, TV, music.
Yeah.
Look at you just told us before about your
Yeah.
bro. Like, where's the creativeness? Like, they're gonna have it where there ain't nothing left.
Well,
They
also,
said-
the world is in a crazy spot right now. Point blank, period.
They just mentioned on some shit on the news. I barely watch it. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
But I watched it one
Yeah.
morning. They just implemented Chat GPT as in for like a doctor. It's a doctor now. Like, you don't have to call a doctor and ask something.
You just put it in.
Chat GPT is a doctor.
It's getting.
Word, that's now.
Yo, you know what's crazy? This is why I think I have technology, because I swear to God, when I did the tattoo thing I showed you the other day, I was thinking it. There's a couple times I was thinking something and my phone popped it up. I wasn't taught. So I have in my living room a memory foam couch. It's like pops up. It's like one of those, let it decompress. It pops. And I'm thinking about this in my head. This shit's comfortable. Not saying it out loud. In my head, fucking it pops up my phone. I think their technology where they read your shit.
I don't doubt it.
Listen, I'm telling you, but the tattoo shit, what I wanted, I didn't even put that in. I was
I don't
thinking
doubt
it
Yeah, I don't
and
doubt
looking
it.
at my phone, and it just boop came up, and I was like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?"
yeah, man.
I understand that. I know they're listening, but I think they're
But what
reading
they
something
said-
with your eye scans and
I
your.
don't doubt it.
I think it was like maybe Mark Zuckerberg or something.
No, he's the
There
devil.
was something going on that like the government came up with Facebook, right? But if the government
Yeah, yeah,
if the
nobody do
government
it.
released it to us, we wouldn't fuck with it. But if they give it to you and you release it to them,
Yeah.
you become the face of this that something I made. Now they'll do it, and they said
Well,
at some
I
point
don't doubt
that
it.
they said that Facebook in and of itself
I don't doubt it, man.
replaced like the CIA database to a degree. So like now, like let's say if I was one of those people that said doing podcast tag here, now they know where I'm at. You know what I mean?
Every app has that now. It
Yeah,
says, "Look,
the location shit. Yeah,
every app has that.
Yeah.
Every app, even
Yeah.
if they're stupid as apps, why do you need my location?"
yeah. Allow such and such to see.
See, that's the problem with Amazon, all that shit. They want to do that so they can, just so we can ship it. It's just a way to catch you.
Yeah,
Look, that's how everybody's getting jammed up now. And you can't do the whole, even like the new iPhone 16, the screen never shuts off anymore. So what happens is when this phone dies, you can still track it. There's a separate,
Oh, you can still tap to pay with it.
you can do a lot of stuff. Yeah, bro. And now they're going to watch. There's going to be a point where it's going to get to the point where doesn't matter. Like I'm telling you, I think it reads you. Like it
We're
reads
ready,
your.
I don't doubt it.
we're
I
already
don't doubt it.
cyborgs when it comes to shit like this.
Well, they want to have chips inside
We
you.
live this as an extension of ourselves, right? A lot of technology, but like I say all the time, everything that's a tool could be used as a weapon.
Yes.
We could use it as a tool, but it's
Right.
being used on us as a
Well,
weapon.
look, we talked about it last week or the week before. We talked about, remember when we grew up, you go to handball courts, you go to the park, you guys meet up. To another parking lot, you see everybody, and then,
Yeah.
especially when you could bounce around. By the end of the night, okay, the party's going on over here.
Yeah.
And you have 20 people together.
Yeah, that's a
You
fact.
started with 2 guys in the morning.
That's a fact.
Right.
Playing at the course, smoking a little blunt, chilling, drinking a 40, and before you know it, that's why I don't see kids outside like that.
Yo, not even that, they'd be in the same room and they'd be like this.
Yeah.
They don't even talk.
I just said that to a friend of mine. I said, yo, you couldn't. I never wanted to go in the house. Like, I nenever wanted to go in a house. Like the kids now don't want to go outside.
Bro, you don't this is not, I thought about the other day. I used to drive around on a Friday, Saturday, and I said it was summertime. I would see house parties.
Yeah.
You don't see that.
Nah.
You don't even
Nah.
see it. Or
Not
hear
no
about
more.
it.
Nah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know when we were, it was always a house party on the weekend, especially in the summertime.
All the time.
But like, I would drive around and see cars like, it's a house party going over there. You can see kids outside.
100%.
You drive around now, you don't see that. I don't see it.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
Kids don't even come outside.
They don't be on bikes no more. They
Damn,
don't be out
But
playing basketball.
even bikes now. Even
Yes.
bikes.
Oh, electric
They're
bikes.
e-bikes,
That's
bro.
all them are.
Bro, we have
that shit.
we pedaled like our bikes.
BMX one, yeah.
Oh, pegs on it and shit.
Skateboards,
Like we
skate,
can't.
yeah.
You don't see that no more. I don't even last time I seen even skateboards.
Yeah.
It's remote control now.
Right.
You see it on it.
Or the
and-
hoverboard.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, the hoverboard, my kids had, oh God. That's
yeah, like I don't know, it's just technology shit.
It's making people leave now, bro.
Exactly.
Well,
Lazy.
and I'm telling you, the next thing they're gonna start integrating to our brains, where you could
Well, they
like,
got that
you could-
Neuralink shit already.
I know, but I'm saying they're gonna really have it where you could just your phone will be into your brain. Like you can Google stuff
And
with
call somebody, right?
Yeah, of course.
FaceTime somebody and you see them.
Bro, you see those robots that shop and stop and stuff?
Yeah.
They take inventory now. So like they're getting rid of people through that.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yes, bro. The thing, it follows me around. I want to drop kick the fucking thing all the time because you're always taking somebody's job.
It's crazy what robots.
Seriously, there's no people stop. I mean, there's not stock with it. The fucking things walk. I didn't know it was checking. I thought it was just giving it out what's the fuck thing? Coupons and stuff.
Well,
in the beginning they were doing that. Now they do inventory. That's when they're going now. They're scanning.
Well, they also got to some places like a fucking Amazon robot that delivers packages.
I seen that.
And they have the drones.
Yeah.
Bro, but like you said, it's making people more lazy, man.
Look at Amazon. Not for nothing, bro. I like to physically go see something buy. Like we used to go to Sports Plaza. I like to check out shoes, put on a shirt. You see me, I put on a shirt in the store. I don't care. Yeah. Like I don't want to, you know what I mean? The only time I will order it if I can't find or it's cheaper, but I'll make sure I try it on in person. Now I'll go buy it.
Yeah.
Dude, I know people that are addicted to Amazon. Like they don't have a package come every day. They feel like they're missing out on life.
Also, so there's a psychology thing,
right? We all know somebody like that.
But there's also a psychology thing, right? Like when it comes to buying something, right? If you use cash, you feel it.
Yes.
If you use plastic,
every time I use a tab,
it's just a tab. You ain't counting it no more.
Yeah.
Like if I look into my little envelope, I keep my cash in, and I start seeing that shit go long. Damn. But when I tap, I forget about it. And you know what? The only reason I do tap sometimes because I work in the city. You don't want to have one. No. They scan. They'll be in a like you go into a deli or like whatever. Say Chipotle. Somebody on the laptop can scan you up. My car got stolen like 10 times. So now to keep it, I keep the RFD one, but still, like when you whip it out, they can scan it. So that's why I use the phone sometimes because you at least tap it. You avoid that. Bro, they hit me like 5 times in a city.
You know,
they just walk right by you and boop.
They don't even like a lot of places
It's
in the
called
city.
fishing.
A lot of places in the city now they don't take cash.
That's another thing.
They don't take. They take.
And then
they want the tap shit of the credit card.
Yeah. And now it's crazy too. Like vape shops, they charge you extra if you don't have cash. So now it's.
So that makes you want to be like, you know what? Let me just bring my car.
That's why sometimes I have cash just for stupid shit like vapes and stuff. Or like even gas stations, they charge you more for debit and credit. It used to be just credit cards they would charge you. Right. But we're gonna enter. Look at gas.
So
This is driving me crazy.
So I sell gold and silver, right? And it's probably about like 11, 12 states right now that have something called the gold back, right? It's called the gold you can pull, right? It looks like a dollar bill, right? They have different denominations. So they have a 1 gold back, which is 1/1000th an ounce of gold. They have a 5 gold back.
So what's that equivalent to?
$4 right now.
Okay.
But they also have a 1/2 and a 1/4 gold back too.
Okay.
So that would be like, $2 and then $1. Right? Then they have the 5 that's 1/200th an ounce, the 10 that's 1/100th, the 25 that's 1/50th, and the 50 that's 1/20th. Right? So, but the cool thing about it is if you have a 10 and I have 5 and I have 10 ones, I can give you the 10 ones, you give me the 10, and it will weigh the same amount of gold. And it's actual gold. They call it the gold you can pull. It's called gold backs. And in a lot of these states, and now they signed into law that you could pay for your goods and services with precious metals. Nobody's going to be walking around with an ounce of gold. It's like fucking it's 4,800. But now that you have it broken down, so like I think this is one of the things that's going to save a lot of people is because we're heading in the area of a digital dollar. It's coming.
That's when it's
so the fact
very bad, but that's when they start controlling everything.
So the fact that you can have something like that, because there's a lot of things like just people that like prostitutes, right? Yeah. Now, if you got a digital dollar, you can't really pay a prostitute.
Actually, no, you probably can now.
It's more about the government tracking where you spend your money.
But dude, listen, when I was still hustling,
right,
my cash app was like 70, 80 grand from illegal transactions. Sorry. But because you know what? It becomes to the point where it's just easier.
Yeah.
People, and then the ATM fees, bro, $5, $6. Like, dude, it's getting crazy. Like,
they charge.
Oh, they just like, oh God, remember, like this certain place, if you go to a casino or a strip club, it's like $10.
Yeah.
Or even more. Now, what are you going to do? Like, it's so hard to get cash out now.
Right.
You know how many times I go to ATMs where they just like shut down? They just don't have money?
Yeah, they don't have
money. They have a limit.
Yeah.
I think they're purposely.
Yeah, they're pushing everybody towards.
Yes, a certain way. That's why they're making the cities the biggest. City, they want everything. They don't want cash, which is like, you think cash is king. That's even, and plus you have to think owners too will be like, oh, well, I don't want to get robbed. If everything's digital, your employees can't steal from you. Like, I'm sure bars and stuff are going to get bigger with that.
They're doing that now.
I'm sure. I don't go out like that, so I'm sure, like,
Word. Next thing you know, you're gonna go to a strip club and you're just gonna be tapping.
But this is the biggest thing I'm afraid of when they want to put the chip in the wrist. But some people are down for that.
They tell you
get scared. They're
saying that's gonna be that.
That's the market of the beast.
That's the market of the beast.
So with that whole thing is like China. They're trying to have the thing where if you
digital,
they'll shut down your water.
Even digital credit.
Now they got it. It's even crazier. So say like.
Not even that, your kids don't go to school.
No, it's worse than that. Say your cousin.
It's a social credit.
Oh, no, it's worse now because now they're really doing it so you police each other. Is say you're related to me or you're my boy and you mess up, it also affects me. So now you check your boy like, yo, I'm screwed because of you. So now they have them policing each other because now if you go down, I go down. So it's
bro, that's crazy.
So now they're doing it. So now they got smarter. All right, we can't, there's so many people. How are you going to police everybody? I mean, I probably do a lot of it, but now you have them policing each other because now you get affected, I get affected. So now you're going to really be checking each other.
Well, I pay a lot of, like, just for my job, I have to pay a lot of mind to what goes on in the Middle East and shit like that because it affects gold and silver, right? And right now, what happened is there was a truce that went on between us and Iran. And Iran didn't want the truce. They said, fuck the ceasefire. And they hit Israel, right? But now there's a lot of oil deals going on with the Chinese yen instead of the U.S. petrodollar. So once gas turns over, like oil, the oil money turns over to the yen instead of our U.S. dollar, the dollar's going to decline. And it's like it's really heading in a scary state for a lot of people that we're going to come out with the digital dollar.
But see, this is what forget the dude. There's certain elite control the world. So they have this all mapped out. You remember that's why China does everything first because it's their stage one. They have the biggest control on their people. That's the testing grounds for the rest of the world.
That's why I think it's coming.
And then they work it to Europe. We're always the last. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they work it to everywhere else. Yeah. And then by the time they get to us, they start putting into effect.
And I think that's where it might be headed to.
Listen, I thought, Trump, he ain't doing nothing. I thought he was maybe the first go around.
Bro, he's puppeting.
But when they talk about Jeffrey files, and he's just like, why do you guys care about that?
But then his
what? I mean, his
wife yesterday was like, yo, I think they need to be taking a deeper look into the Epstein files because something's going on. And she said it, and she don't talk shit.
No, Glenn Maxwell was talking about burying the president. Now she's all with it. Now she's chilling. She's
trying to get a part.
She's good, bro. She's good. I already saw something today. She's good. That's why she
her father's a place of power.
Listen, you want to know something crazy about her father? Her father was working hand in hand with, just guess what I'm going to say.
The Rothschilds.
Nope. Mother Teresa.
Well, he was working with the Rothschilds.
I don't care. That's common. That's what of course the Rothschilds. Of course he works for them. Mother Teresa. Now you know where that's going with that. A lot of kids she was helping, right? Put two and two together. I don't want to do it, but listen, when you work hand in hand with that, and that's what you.
Yeah. She also she had a submarine that was taking people into little.
Yeah. So yeah, she had a submarine license, and she had a company that with submarines.
Well, you know those island boys, the two dudes that they're called the Island Boys because they were on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Yes, that's what listen.
Yeah, there's pictures of them younger on that island.
Them kids are the weirdest kids in the world.
Bro, when they started doing that kissing, I'm like, yo, they're all fettied out now. They're junk boxes. They were hanging out with Wes Watson. It was another scout.
Well, he just got smoked.
Yeah, so what did he? I mean, he's done.
Got smoked. He's done.
He's gonna get poked up too. You better hope
he was talking a lot of shit when he was out.
He was saying to the Island Boys, speaking of Island Boys, he was like, UAB? He's like, yeah. And I said, that boy, you got green light times 10 now. He was like, yeah. He said, yeah, they show you the screen. I was like, oh, everybody, you know how it is. Now everybody sees this everywhere. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
The green light's been on him. And then he gets arrested. Now he's got to fight. He's got the kidnapping. Yo, he busted. He smacked one of the girls' head into the table. They were trying to crazy glue it shut.
What?
Yeah, bro. It was bad. The security guard wasn't letting her leave. So now they got, once it's not even just domestic. Now you got kidnapped. You got this. They hit him. Just no charges as long as watching this guy up. This lawyer.
Those are life charges.
And then remember, he's got the other when the dude came to the gym. One thing, if he came to the gym, they would have fought.
Yeah.
Everybody had to jump in, and they took the dumbbells. It's like,
yeah, that's what he wound down.
Also that guy came there, so whatever. If he just shot the heady,
it'd have been fine.
That'd have been fine. And then his boy should have broke it up.
Yeah.
Not trying to hit. Like, bro,
We're with a dumbbell.
Yeah,
I'm fucking right now.
You kill somebody, crush somebody's
Yeah,
head,
bro.
bro.
What?
And he never even been to California prisons. He was all the out-state prisons. He was never on level
They
4.
say Cali though.
Listen, I got locked up in county over there for a little bit. It's segregated. Like they tell you, what do you identify? White, black, and then that's where you go.
That's what you
So
got.
he's a program. Like you have to program. I don't give a shit if you're there for DWE, you're 50 years old or 25. You're programmed.
So it was 2 weeks ago. I guess Matthew Cox had his lawyer on.
Shout out. Come on, Matthew Cox.
I think
So-
if convicted, it's like 15 years.
Yes, I know there's a Bruce. What the hell is his name? Bruce something. He's a lawyer on YouTube. Damn, Bruce.
Shout out to Matthew Cox though.
Yes, he has a new show with the guy Johnny Mitchell.
Well, he
They do
also has a
Tournament.
show on TV.
Bruce
Yeah,
Rivers.
all right. Yeah, so I mean, he has a show on TV too. So
Oh, this guy. He breaks it down. This lawyer, Bruce Rivers, criminal lawyer. He does some good stuff.
And before we do leave though, shout out to
Well, we're running down, so do all your shout outs. Let people know where to find you.
Yes.
oh yeah, don't mind. We just got into a crazy conversation.
Oh, we gotta go out back for round two.
The time goes by quick.
Yeah, right? I forgot.
You don't
I
even
was
realize
time.
Yo, I wanna shout out to my people that got their podcast popping. This is dope. I love this shit right here. That's number one. Number two, I want to shout out to my man 50 Grand from CI. You know who he is. That was one of the dudes that when I started rapping, he put me under his wing and was like, yo, this thing's nice. You know what I mean? He's part of LOD, but 50 Grand, I wish you still rap.
I'm pretty
My
sure
God.
he's on a song.
He's on everything.
Rapperphobia.
He's on everything with Keith songs. He's a fucking maniac.
Yo, shout out. Since we're talking about LOD, shout out to Kel Vicious, man.
Word, shout
Kel
out
Vicious
Cal.
doing his thing, man.
Shout out my man Cal. Shout out to the whole
He's funny.
CI.
He's funny as hell, Kel Vicious, bro. He's a funny individual.
You need to
Rest
start
in-
rhyming too.
Rest in peace to Kenny Boy.
Word.
Shout out Keeper. Shout out Fantan. Fantan,
Pantrizzy.
I was gonna have him on, but it didn't work out. But next time he comes here,
Yeah.
we're gonna have him on, man, because he's got a lot of stories too. Yeah, man. So this is episode. This is I like
This is a cool. It was a cool episode. It was cool to have somebody different. Because usually we have recovery of this, but this was like a whole different.
Yeah,
Plus, you're from the same era, so I knew you were going to relate to a lot of this stuff.
So, what do you call it?
Appreciate your having
So
me. Word,
what?
man.
So, I know you got the. I'm gonna link the page that you got the song on. Back in the days, I think the other one's what called Gum.
Oh, Goofy.
Goofy.
Come on, let's
Yeah,
sit down.
yeah.
That's 9.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing with the interview.
Well, he just got out the bed, but
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna tag that.
Yeah,
so
make all that. My man.
what do you got? An album? Is the album gonna be coming soon?
Yeah, man, I got an EP or something. We're gonna be me and my brother Mid. Shout out my brother Mid. Check his music out.
L Mid,
L
right?
Mid. Check his music out. Jesus Christ.
Now, wait, hold on. Can they look you up on YouTube, Spotify too, and then you have your website too, right?
You can find me. You can find me on everything. It's all capitals. Capital M.O.U.F. Find me on everything. Just punch your mouth. I come up on everything. Spotify, YouTube, app, whatever. I'm on everything.
We'll tag
Yeah.
tag all your
Yeah.
Bandcamp.
Yeah, we're gonna have many clips from this because this is.
Listen, what I will say, what the song that I found out about you was "I'm on my job." You and me.
Yeah.
And where did you guys film that though? In the store with all the hats. Was that
That was a base show.
Dope Sports?
Yeah.
And then I think there was a little bit of Patrol maybe in there too.
Yeah. We did that.
I saw the
The building.
apartments.
Yeah. We shot that video. It was CI, Patshaw, and Bay Show.
That's cool.
All right.
That's cool. Suffolk County, baby.
Yeah, all day.
Suffolk's finest.
It's dope to have a Long Island, like Long Island.
Yes, they gotta be
y'all
more
need
Long
to,
Island. I want to hear
support each other.
That kills me. I know these rappers talk about Long Island. That are from Long Island.
Yeah.
Or even hung out and chilled in Long Island. Like everybody talks about I was in the bride. No, nobody talks about Long Island.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it's also dope that you've actually accomplished things like South by Southwest,
Yeah, appreciate it.
And that's cool with the marathon stuff, bro. That's cool that you were heavy and then you hit your goals and you keep it going to the day. Because a lot of people hit it, do a marathon, and you just go, all right, I'm good.
I will tell
Like,
you.
you know what I mean? Like, you keep it going to day. You know what I mean? So that's what's cool. Because, like,
A lot of them shit.
same thing with working out with me. I hit a goal. I just keep You know what I mean?
man.
Keep leveling up. It's all about leveling up.
Yeah,
Now just
right,
stay
right.
consistent. Like you might want to do 5, do 10. Like I want the same thing. I want people like you look great now. Like first off, I've looked better in the past, and I just want to push it to ways I never looked.
Because you know what you could do.
I know what I can do. I know my potential, and it's
Exactly.
like I want. And plus, if you hit a plateau and you're good with that, like where's the fire in you?
Yeah.
Like you just gonna stop and hit a certain point.
Right.
Or you
Well,
wanna,
yo, listen, you hit one goal, another one.
yes.
So what I'm going to say, next week we got the people from Long Island Paranormal.
Sure.
The week after, I believe we got the Dean of Suffolk County Community College
really?
coming on. So we're
That's
gonna have, that's gonna be a whole different conversation,
Yeah.
and we're just working on more people. Shout out to us,
And we're trying to do a paranormal hunt with them.
Yeah,
so that's
and get in touch with us if you need anything. If you need, or if you guys got somebody that's good to come on,
Yeah.
we're definitely gonna have a part 2.
Yes, we have that part too.
And you need to start doing those bars again
Gotcha.
because those are dope. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you that.
We got a lot more coming. We got a lot more coming, man. Just I had to take a break. I took the time out.
That's
You know
good.
what I mean?
Recharge the
But I
battery.
got you. Yeah.
So, with that being said, we over
Thank you,
and
guys.
out.